Hey, this is Carrie Jordan from the Rise Collective, and today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about jealousy and this distinction that I discovered around jealousy and how it can show up for us and show us what we want. So I grew up being bullied a lot, and my mom would always tell me, don't worry about it. They're jealous. And so I kind of grew up with just a different way of thinking about jealousy. And I knew that I never wanted to act that way because it seemed like when people were jealous, they were being really mean. So anyway, the ways that it can show up and the ways that we can think of it are it can be a really negative thing, or it can reveal our desires to us or someone else's desire. And often it'll show up when someone's making fun of us, demeaning us, when it seems like they're trying to take us down a notch. And so this story I want to share with you is that I used to have a friend who would criticize me and make fun of me sort of often, and I felt really yucky about it and was kind of done with it, and we ended up going on this beach vacation together, and I had a realization. At the time, she wasn't really feeling great about her body, and she kept asking me, what do you do? How do you eat? What's your exercise routine? And I answered all her questions, and then later in the trip, she was sort of poking fun at me and not being very, very nice, and at first I was really annoyed. And then I realized that she was just jealous of who I had become. And once I realized that, it helped me to see the situation in a different way, and that this was temporary. She might have been dealing with some insecurities of her own. And as a friend, I needed to be there and approach with compassion instead of anger or like defensiveness, and just let her experience her thing. And if that had happened now, I would probably reveal something and say something like, I don't like the way you're talking to me, or something like that. Just a reveal to let her know how I was feeling on the inside. So for me, jealousy doesn't really show up in this mean way. For me, it comes up as admiration, and it's a message that I really want what she has, and I'm admiring her, and I feel insecure about how I show up in this way, and so I'm kind of checking out how someone else is doing it. And so in my experience, it's really about noticing what I want, or noticing what someone else wants if I experience it coming from someone else. So we can shift the way we're receiving jealousy. We can approach with compassion and realize that there might be some insecurity there, or that we might be wanting something more in our lives, or that the person we're receiving it from may be wanting more in their life. So it's showing us that's what we want to emulate. That's our next step. So I think this is a really supportive way to think about jealousy and to perceive jealousy. So tell me what you think.